All right, welcome to the Meat Grinder Show. We got another one grinder up. Donald Trump. Yes, sir, yes, sir. I'm your host, Raheem the Butcher.
And this is the co-host, Bubba the Bone Crusher.
We got the DA from Fulton County. I see what you got to say.
Thank you for joining us. I'm here with the prosecutors and investigators who have worked diligently on the investigation of criminal attempts to interfere in the administration of Georgia's 2020 presidential election. Today, based on information developed by that investigation, a Fulton County grand jury returned a true bill of indictment, charging 19 individuals.
Well, when she looked to the side, she looked like, you better not touch that damn fried chicken. I'll fire your ass up.
No, I don't know about that. I ain't gonna say all that.
No, I don't touch that damn chicken.
What it looked like, she's fed up with Trump and she's ready to get him, y'all.
You fed up with him getting away with things. I'm Donald J. Trump. I approve this message. That's even what she got to say.
Individuals with violations of Georgia law arising from a criminal conspiracy to overturn the results of the 2020 presidential election in this state. The indictment includes 41 felony counts.
41.
And is 97 pages long. Please remember that everyone charged in this bill of indictment is presumed innocent. Specifically, the indictment brings felony charges against Donald John Trump.
She got him. Donald John Trump.
Donald John Trump.
Donald John Trump is going down.
I like to see how he gonna try to get out of this. What stunt is he gonna pull?
I don't know what bag of tricks he'll get out of this. I'll see more after this commercial break.
Jergens Essential Oil Body Butter Collection. The feel-good feeling of Jergens.
Rudolph William Louis Giuliani.
I find out Rudy Giuliani turned himself in already.
Oh, the boy already trying to get time served.
Yeah, he's trying to get time served.
John Cheeseborough, Jeffrey Clark, Jenna Lynn Ellis, Ray Stallings Smith III, Robert David Cheeley, Michael A. Roman.
Was she reading through those names like a 20-piece chicken bucket at KFC?
Man, I ain't gonna agree with what he said. But she's reading names like the recipes though.
Yeah. You know that one dude, Ray, you know he's a black guy. He ain't got caught in there.
And he's a junior.
Yeah, that's a black all day.
I don't know what,
Come on now.
I don't know what color he is.
Come on now.
I don't know what color he is, so I can't go that route.
That's it. Oh, the Trump, Donald J. Trump is going down. Go ahead and indict me. Indict me then.
I mean, he been bragging about he can walk down Madison Square Garden in the middle of the day, shoot somebody, and he won't go to jail.
I won't go to jail. I'll still be president. I see how many more. I gotta tell you, she got the hair slayed though. She did that.
She mad, y'all.
Yeah, I'm tired of this shit.
David James Schaefer, Sean Micah Tresher Steele, Stephen Cliffgard Lee, Harrison William Prescott Floyd, Travion C.
You know that's a black name, Travion.
Sydney
I'm not gonna mention race. This is not what this is about, race. This is about Donald Trump.
We going in on everybody. Nobody's off limits.
I'm not going in on everybody.
Hall and Misty Hampton.
The show was only about Trump and those 18 others, and no names were mentioned except for Trump.
Every individual charged in the indictment.
Well, you started dropping names and chicken and stuff like that.
Like, touch my kid again. Say I want to smack the black off of him.
Influenced and Corrupt Organizations Act through participation in a criminal enterprise in Fulton County, Georgia, and elsewhere to accomplish the illegal goal of allowing.
Like Donald Trump and the Proud Boys are going down.
This is what you get when you associate yourself with known criminals.
When you put your name with Donald Trump, you should know something fishy about it.
Something's fishy. Y'all might go down. He might get off light.
I don't know. She said you got a mandatory time served on it, so there ain't no probation. She got him on RICO charges.
But you know how he pull tricks out of bags. He always got a bag of tricks.
I don't think he'll be able to get this one because he want to take it to federal court, and Georgia said, "No, they send this to the state court."
But you never know. Never know. Man caught COVID, didn't die.
Didn't die, but I guess this goose gonna be cooked on this one. I'll be very surprised if he wiggle out of this one. Let's hear some more.
Donald J. Trump to seize the presidential term of office beginning on January 20th, 21. Specifically, the participants in association took various actions in Georgia and elsewhere to block the counting of the votes of the presidential electors who were certified as the winners of Georgia's 2020 general election. As you examine the indictment, you will see acts that are identified as overt acts and those that are identified as predicate acts, sometimes called acts of racketeering activity. Overt acts are not necessarily crime.
All right, now let's keep in mind, he already got cases in New York. He going to jail more than Pookie and Ray Ray.
Right, he ain't been in jail yet.
He got more cases than a Pookie and a Ray Ray.
He does. He's racking up cases.
And for him not to like black people, he act like a Pookie and Ray Ray.
Well, I'm not going to that's an anybody act. That's an any race act. Even Chad's act like this.
Agent Orange is going down. Man, dead man walking. Dead man walking. Well, he already owes a good chance he gonna die in prison.
He said even while he's in prison, he's running for president.
No, that automatically counts you out. You can't run for president after that.
He said he's doing it.
Donald Trump is delusional. That's what the problem is.
Lots of things he say he gonna do, he's done it.
Well, he's doing. Chad is doing Pookie and Ray Ray behavior. Let's see what more she got to say.
Crimes under Georgia law in isolation, but are alleged to be acts taken in furtherance of the conspiracy. Many occurred in Georgia, and some occurred in other jurisdictions and are included because the grand jury believes they were part of the illegal effort to overturn the results of Georgia's 2020 presidential election. The acts identified as predicate acts or acts of racketeering activity are crimes that are alleged to have been committed in furtherance of the criminal enterprise. Acts of racketeering activity are also charged as separate counts in the indictment against those who are alleged to have committed them. All elections in our nation are administered by the states, which are given the responsibility of ensuring a fair process and an accurate counting of the votes. That includes
Donald Trump. If Donald Trump going down, a lot of his boys going down with him.
A lot of his boys gonna go down first.
I think they're gonna flip on him.
What? They still going down.
Yeah, they still going down.
Those felony cases.
You know, girl got those pearls shining though. What his name? Turn the lights down.
The way she talked like she was my mama without all those big words.
Yeah. Alright. He got the 25th to turn himself in. How he gonna weasel out of this one? Oh Rudy, done flipped already.
Yeah, Rudy's compromised already.
Yeah.
He turned himself in.
That means he gonna start telling. Because he want that time served so he can get out early.
I mean, he think he gonna get that time served.
Yeah. But like I say, he can't go to trial till 6 months, so They gonna be in prison for 6 months before the trial can even start.
They're probably not even in prison. Oh, yeah, Rudy is.
Rudy, he done weaseled himself and turned in a.
But Trump ain't even in prison yet.
The county jail, whatever you want to call it.
He's not even in jail.
He's gonna be there on the 25th. I like to see how he gonna get out of this one.
So I'm just telling me, he's gonna pull some stunts.
He's gonna pull a rabbit out of there.
He's gonna pull some stunts.
Let's see what more she got to say.
For presidential electors, Congress, state officials, and local offices. The state's role in this process is essential to the functioning of our democracy.
Look at all the big words she's using. Somebody going to prison.
Like every state.
She sound like she would sound like she was my mom.
Yeah.
I was like 4 years old.
I'm
glad I'm not her son. I would have told her myself.
Okay, Mom,
to challenge those results in our state courts. The indictment alleges that rather than abide by Georgia's legal process for election challenges, the defendants engaged in a
I want to talk to me like this. You probably be whooping me with the belt at the same time talking to you.
Same time.
Georgia's presidential election results.
I'm glad I'm not her son.
Subsequent to the indictment, as is the normal
all
process,
she had to do give that look. You know it's going. You tell him it's going down.
Issued arrest warrants for those who are charged.
My mama did. She give you that look. She talked to you 2 times.
Opportunity to voluntarily surrender.
My mama talked to you 2 times.
Than noon.
Like the way she's talking, she talked more than 2 times.
25th day of August, 2023. I remind everyone
I think I'd rather be hit with a belt than talk to like that. Because I'm telling everything on this one.
Oh no, I think I'd take the talk off of the belt.
That talking, she's serious. She's taking everything away.
You think she don't talk to, if she got kids, you think she don't talk to her kids that way?
Well, I bet they're in the closet shaking. They probably telling on each other. Like, Jamal did it.
They probably telling on each other from something they did 5 years ago.
Yeah. Look, that woman like she's not playing no game.
Well, Trump, if you do make it behind bars, you're gonna have a long run.
Oh yeah. You'll be prison babe.
I even hate to, well, I don't hate to see it here or thinking that he may go to jail. I would love to see that. Because sometimes it take a wake-up call. Oh, Bubba here been to jail.
Oh, Rocky haven't.
Oh, Bubba the Bone Crusher over here's been to jail. I even spent the night in jail.
Now Trump gonna know how it feels sleeping on a little thin mattress. Well, he gonna be rolling over like a fish in a fish fry. Let's see what else you gotta say.
That an indictment is only a series of allegations based on a grand jury's determination of probable cause to support the charges. It is now the duty of my office to prove these charges in the indictment beyond a reasonable doubt at trial. I would like to take a moment to thank the Superior Court Clerk, Shay Alexander, and her staff for staying late and making sure that this indictment was processed. I would also like to thank the men and women of Sheriff Labatt's office for keeping the courthouse open, but most importantly for keeping us safe over the weeks and months that have led up to this indictment, and for what I know they will continue to do to keep us safe. We also want to thank the Atlanta Police Department and other law enforcement partners who have worked.
Well, they're gonna need a police department because Trump gonna throw out a nice and chill on this one. He gonna try to take somebody out.
Oh, they're gonna drag him to jail. Right. He's not going down in peace.
He's not going down in peace. There you go, grind them up. I like to see how he's gonna act when he goes. I wonder how he gonna get him in jail. That's the sight I want to see.
On the day in court if he gets sentenced, on the day when all the smoke clears, he gets sentenced. He's gonna be fighting.
Well, I hope he can pack a diaper room because it says he can't keep his stuff inside of him.
That's what the things have been said about. I don't know how true it is.
Allegedly, he can't keep a dookie inside of him. I said some more what she gotta say.
with the sheriff to keep us safe. I will now take a very limited number of questions prior to going to sleep.
They kept the courthouse open till 11 o'clock at night. They was waiting for them.
Quick question, can you
Oh, they got some dirt on him. Rudy's about to sing. He's probably already
Yeah,
singing.
he already seen.
Or how that might play out.
The RICO charges has time that you have to serve, so it's not a probated sentence.
Madam District Attorney, what's the timetable for your trial?
What is the timetable for the trial? As you know, in this jurisdiction, trials are set by the judges. And so it will be the judge that sets the date of the trial. This office will be submitting a proposed scheduling order within this week. However, that will totally be at the discretion of the judge.
You're the fourth person, the fourth jurisdiction now to indict Donald Trump. Do you believe you need to be the fourth one to try him, or could you move it up? Do you want to be the first to try him?
I don't have any desire to be first or last. I want to try him and be respectful for our sovereignty.
She said, as long as she get him, she don't care what order she in.
She don't care at all. Just as long as she get her man.
Yeah, I wonder if his wife go. I bet she probably would dip off to Russia.
She probably already gone.
She probably already gone. I won't be surprised. Let's see more what else they got to say.
We do want to move this case along, and so we will be asking for a proposed order that occurs a trial date within the next 6 months.
There was earlier today, there was a fictitious document, according to the Fulton County Clerk's Office, that was circulated online with charges against former President Donald Trump. That fictitious document matched exactly the charges that we now see in this indictment. Can you tell us more about that document leak? Because now you have the former president's lawyers who are saying that this is emblematic of a serious problem with your office.
No, I can't tell you anything about what you refer to. What I can tell you is that we had a grand jury here in Fulton County. They deliberated till almost 8 o'clock, if not right after 8 o'clock. An indictment was returned. It was true billed, and you now have an indictment. I am not an expert on clerks' duties or even administrative duties. I wouldn't know how to work that system, and so I'm not going to spec.
Well, we know what you're an expert on getting that indictment.
She did get it.
She kept the court open late. Well, I never seen a court stay open until 8 o'clock at night.
See, I believe, if this was me and you, with we being who we are, we did even a fraction of that stuff.
We wouldn't be sitting here talking right now.
Just a very fraction of it. If I give us an automatic 20 years, maybe 25.
Imagine if Obama did that. They was looking for a reason to get rid of Obama.
They tried to get him. They tried to get Trump too. But he knew how to duck and dodge. Now it's the indictment.
Well, I think this fish is hooked on this one.
Next question.
Have you had any contact with the special counsel about overlap between these cases, and do you intend to try all of these defendants together?
Do I intend to try the 19 defendants in this indictment together? Yes.
And have you had any contact with the special counsel about the overlap between this indictment and the federal indictment?
I'm not going to discuss our investigation at this time.
Have there been any conversations?
Made by former President Trump that this is a politically motivated indictment.
I make decisions in this office based on the facts and the law. The law is completely nonpartisan. That's how decisions are made in every case. To date, this office has indicted, since I've been sitting as the district attorney, over 12,000 cases. This is the 11th RICO indictment. We followed the same process. We look at the facts, we look at the law, and we bring charges.
Have there been conversations about the terms of surrender?
Will you try to hit yourself?
Has the jury been cleared?
Sit down.
Well, she ain't playing no games. She said what she said. I ain't got nothing else to say.
Nothing else to say after that. That sister is tired. She need to go home and go get some sleep.
She tired and upset. Well, that's all we got for this time. And this is Rakeem, the Butcher, coming at you.
And this is Bubba the Bone Crusher coming at you once again.
Until next time, peace out.